Alright, HadesOmega here. So I got my my Bosch Platinum AGM battery here. Here's the group size S46B24R. It's a Sierra 46 Bravo 24R, and the part number is 51-440 Bravo Alpha Golf Mike. I guess it stands for AGM 440 cc's, and it's a Group 51. So this is actually, the Prius battery is actually a Group 51 battery, and it's like very similar to like you find in like a Honda or something. But it has like very small terminals, and it's an AGM battery. So anyway, so I just bought this battery yesterday because the battery in my the auxiliary battery in my Prius is going bad. I left it sitting for like 2 weeks, and it was so weak it wouldn't start anymore. I mean, it started, and then the next time I tried to start it, it wouldn't work. So it's definitely on its way out. So before that, I'm gonna do a load test on it with this Harbor Freight tester dealie. I set it on before I install it, I put it on my my trickle charger here, and it charged it for like less than 30 minutes or something, so it's in good shape. But I'm gonna do some kind of tests before I install it, and then we'll go install it on the car. So I'm gonna go disconnect the charger here. First I'm gonna take a voltage reading. So it's gonna be kind of hard. It's a 13. You can't see it, but it's a 13.24. Let me go set this up. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting like a 13.24. The connection isn't very good because it's just kind of just hanging there. But it looks like a 13.24. So that's pretty good. It's really good, actually. Alright, I got my Harbor Freight load tester installed. Fire it up. So what you got to do first is select the press OK, and then we set the cold cranking amps. So it's 440 cold cranking amps. So we got to lower it down to 440. Oh damn it! It's testing it. No! I don't want to test it. Oh well. Alright, well anyway, it says it's 100%, but I just tested it at a much lower voltage. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. There we go. So there's a 440 cold cranking amps. It's testing it right now, and it's 100%. That's a good battery. So I put some specs on the back of this. It should be within 6 to 100, and it's at 100 right now, so it's really good. And it should be 9 to 13 micro ohms or something. Is it 9 to 13? Well, that's much less resistant. So this battery is in very good shape. So it's good to check that before you install it. All right, so this battery has a full bill of health. I'm gonna go install it. Honestly, I've never bought a Bosch battery before. But Bosch is like a German brand, and it says 4 years free replacement. So there you go. All right, HadesOmega here. So I just like I said in my last video, the last portion of this video, I checked the battery here. This brand new battery that I bought. So I bought this at Pet Boys for about $190, and I got a military discount on it, like 10%, so I saved like 10-20 bucks or something on it. So here it is. This is the Bosch Platinum AGM battery. So there's the specs: 440 cold cranking amps, 75. I don't really know what RC means. I know 45 is how many amp hours it is. So it'll take like this will put out 45 amps in 1 hour before it dies. You don't want to run it that far into the ground. So what makes this battery special also is it's an AGM battery. It's sealed, and it has the vents right here. So when your battery charges, it it gives off gases, and they're explosive gases, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want that to be discharged in the car. So the Prius has this vent tube here. So I heard that this needed to be changed to the other side, but we'll find that out. So anyway, this is a second gen Prius, 2006 Prius, and I'm gonna go change the battery. The battery's has not been doing too well. It's a little weak, so go change it. Finally, I finally bit the bullet and spent the big bucks to get a new battery. I have actually changed the battery on a first gen Prius, and it was a lot cheaper. So anyway, so what you got to do is you got to take the cover off here and take the tray off, which will require two-hand manipulation here. All right, so I took the tray off. It's right there, and you need to take this cover off here. I think I'm gonna catch this and it comes out like that. And then there it is. There's the battery. It's nice. It has a little strap on it. So the good thing about this battery is it has a handle on it. So I like about that. So I'm gonna go test this battery before I pull it out. It should be pretty well charged because I drove the car last night. So I'm gonna take this red cover off. Could just be the no, the battery's old. So this is 2006. I don't think this has ever had the battery changed on it. I never saw it on the what is it called, the service history on this car. It probably would have been on there. So this is a Toyota battery. It's been here for 10 years. It's 2016 already. So I think I got some pretty damn good use out of this battery. If I drive it for a while, it'll charge and it'll stay charged for a little bit, but I always worried about, if I run the accessories, if I run it in the accessory, I'll drain the battery and then the car won't start. So I wound up carrying this thing all the time, but I bought a brand new battery, so this should be awesome. Hopefully the car runs better too. The gas mileage has been getting worse. Okay, so what the theory is that the battery loses its charge more easily. Is weaker, so it makes the inverter, the way this is charged is this car doesn't have an alternator. It uses the big battery here to charge the little battery, the auxiliary battery. So since the charging system for this, it has a step down converter or something that charges this when the car is on. So, and the only function this battery has is its auxiliary battery. The only function this has is to fire up the car when it's not on. It just turns on the computers and everything and starts the car up. But it doesn't start the car like a normal car, you know. It's hybrid. So yeah. So we're gonna go test this battery out. I don't know what the specs are on it though. I don't really know what the specs are on these Toyota batteries. Or, you know what? I will go ahead and uninstall it first. So here's a little trick. If you go here to the front, there's this is how you jump a Toyota Prius. But what I'm gonna do is, so you don't lose your memory, you know, all the computer stuff, and your clock and radio and all that stuff, you can hook up a 12-volt battery to your Prius. So you just go here on the side panel here, take it off, and under here is your positive terminal that goes to the right here. This is the positive terminal that goes to the auxiliary battery, and you never want to hook that up backwards or else you mess your car up. So you hook the positive up to this, and then you hit the negative up to like a ground. So I'm gonna hook it up to here. This is what I want to use. Okay, so I got it hooked up. So So you make sure the positive is hooked up to this little bar here that connects to the stud here, and then you connect the ground to like a ground. So I just use the strut tower bolts, and I can turn it on. So there's like a little cutoff switch here. Oh, it's connected now. So depending on like if this is higher charge than the battery in there, it's probably charging that one right now. So now we're free to go ahead and disconnect this. So I think that's a 8 mil, yeah. All right, so you probably want to just disconnect this. Yeah, it's probably best just to look at this. I think they designed this where you've got to take these connectors out first. Okay, so it's not connected anymore. And then just go ahead and take the ground off. Alright, so we just disconnect this guy here. So the positive is not connected anymore, supposedly. Let's disconnect this right here. Doesn't matter if you touch anything with this. Don't think it's an 8, I think it's 10. Let's try a 10. Boom. Okay, it's a 10 mil. And the interesting about this battery is they use very small terminals. I don't know why, because we could just use a normal battery, Toyota, and save money. But like I said, I've had this battery for like 10 years, and I think it did good for a 10-year-old battery. Okay, it's disconnected. So now we just go ahead and I don't know how I'm going to get out there with this ducting here. So I think this duct has to come out. So I've never done this before, so you can tell I'm kind of just winging it here. I know, I wish I'd done this when I did the struts, because everything was already out. Okay, so this duct. Oh, there's another. See another bolt in there. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get out. Alright, got this long T-wrench here. So this little ducting has to go out of the way. Yeah, it's probably better that you take it out. No big deal. It's not like you have to do this very often anyways, you know. Okay. So it just comes out. Like so. This wire is kind of in the way. I kind of want to disconnect this. I don't know what. This is a brake control assembly. I don't think we need it right now, so I'm going to disconnect it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you see this is the vent for your hybrid battery. So there it is. So the positive is on this side, and the positive is on this side. So we need to move. We do indeed need to move the vent, because the vent is on this side. This is the vent for your auxiliary battery. So supposedly, I think what you're supposed to do is take this plug out here, okay, this side, and then go ahead and move this plug over here, push it in. Doesn't seem very secure. Put that in there. It should be good to go. It's no big deal, man. It's only hydrogen, man. It's hydrogen. It's the most plentiful gas in the universe, right? There's hydrogen and some other gases. I don't know. Completely 100% now. So go ahead and disconnect the vent line. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. So I will. I think I got it. And I don't want to bust it right off. There we go. Alright, there we go. Vent line's off. Fold that back there, and we're pretty much ready to take it out. So now it looks like you got to take this out, and then the battery should just come right out. So, I think I'm gonna go get my T-wrench again. I think this T-wrench might be too big. It's gonna hit the... I think I'm just gonna get a ratchet with a long extension. But, okay. Alright, so, what did I have here? So, I'm trying to go uninstall this battery here. Take this bracket out. So what really helps is if you have a 3/8 with a deep socket extension, that's what helps take this one out. It out quite easily. Okay. It's stuck in there. I tried to do it with the 1/4 inch earlier, and it didn't turn out so well. It's too small. Take that nut out. Okay, the nut is stuck. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. So there it is. There's a nut. It's a flange nut. And then there's another one over here we got to finish taking out. Alright, so, and then for this one, I think the best tool for the job is like a 1/4 inch with an extension, and with the 10 mil on it. And it's probably a good idea to put that cover, that red cover, back on, so you, just in case you don't ground anything. It's there, might as well use it. Just when it's loose, you can probably just use the extension to get it out. This looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass to get back in, actually. So, I don't know, it's stuck in there. So if you got like a magnet tool, it'll help. There you go. So there it is. And so the bracket should just come right out now, which it's not. Anyway, you can take the battery out. Let's go ahead and take it out. There it is. Not too hard. It's a little bit on the heavy side. Let's say that's a good 10-15 pounds there.